Okay, we're back. Everything went good. The Bagster bag was $30 to buy, $130 for them to come pick it up. Going there costed me $30 to dump that whole thing. And the person there was really nice, the lady was really nice. They seem just cool people. So, here's what she looks like with nothing on it. I have the fenders sitting there, and I got this done on a Friday because they're only open during the week. And I had to do it because the iron place is only open until noon tomorrow, so I have to get in there and get some steel before they close. I have a list of what I need. The whole tongue is going to be 3/16, and then I'm going to get 3/16 2x3. I got to remember that 2x3. And then I'm going to have these angle pieces that come out from here, like so. They're going to come out. I got to probably, I don't even know what that's holding on there. I'll have to figure out what those bolts are, but these are coming off. These are getting hacked off. It's going to come out just like that. And then, so it'd be a nice little area for storage up front. And then the whole tongue, those will be cut off because the tongue right now sits, it's like a goofy trailer. I told you guys this, but you see that angle that it's at? It's going to be on the bottom, just level across. And then back here, there's an angle iron piece that sits right back here where that other plate is. And that's going to be, I got to strengthen that with something else, or I got to look at it. So I actually think that this whole deck is going to have to come off and be put back on. Not 100% sure, but I have a feeling I might have to because I want the welds to be really nice. And then these 2x4s are going to be flipped around and be on the bottom because I'm going to put sides on it, and the sides are going to be solid 2-foot sides, so I can put stuff in here that's 4 feet, and it won't, and it'll fit in there perfectly. So that's the plan. These stake bed holders are coming off, cutting those off. I got to figure out how to mount the fenders. Somehow I'll have to build something, and then the only thing left will be that gate, which doesn't have to happen right away. And I got to move these lights. I think I'm going to move them down. I think I'm going to put them down here. I think then they'll be less in the way. I got to figure out something for them. But I got to get to the steel yard tomorrow before noon because that's when they close. So probably reuse the old chains. We'll just hack them off or do whatever. Maybe they'll have a good deal at the steel place. I don't know. And I got to get a new dealio. I'm just gonna get an 1 7/8. I want to do 2 real bad, but I already have an 1 7/8 ball, and I have another 1 7/8 ball for a 2-inch receiver. So no big deal there. Yeah, so it'll be a good project. I'm gonna just lift it up, pull the axle out completely, then I will flip this over. It's heavy too. Flip this over. I'll probably remove those lights, flip it all over, and I'll start cutting apart the nasty welds. I don't know if I showed you these. Okay, in my defense, I was using a 110 Harbor Freight welder, and this thing was probably had 500 to 800 pounds on it today, and they held surprisingly. I was going 70 on the freeway. So here's my nasty, these are really nasty welds all over this thing. So I'm gonna just take the cut off, hack all that junk out of there, and re-weld it with some good stick welds. But they held, surprisingly. Yeah. Whew. So everything went well, which is good. So it'll all be good. The tongue's gonna, I want the tongue to be the same exact length. I think this is a really ideal length. It'll just be up higher and better. So yeah, I am so surprised that this thing made it there. I hit some massive potholes. I thought the axle would rip right out of her, but it didn't. Surprisingly, it didn't. Yeah. Trying to think of what else. That's mainly it. The only thing after that, I'll have to go and get some. I'm gonna get some used, cheap used tires for these. These ones here are like brand new, but they're weather cracked pretty bad. I'll show you that one. This one's bad. Really bad. There's a really bad spot on it too, but this whole thing, the whole way down, that's right. Yeah, this is the bad spot. So when there's weight on this thing, these all fold right open. I mean, that's not, I don't trust that at all. I'm also going to measure the plates that these sit on, because if I can buy new hubs with different tires, I might. A more generic tire that you can buy at the store, like those 12-inch or 14-inch tires or whatever. That way I can have a spare. But yeah, for now. I was going to build a whole complete new top, and I thought about it, and I'm like, you know, that's fine and all, but it's actually going to be like kind of a pretty big chore to line it all up and get all the slipper springs to line up properly, and they already are. So it's just like, leave it alone, you know. If it's not broke, don't fix it. But I want it to be a quality piece where someone can say, can I borrow your trailer? And I can with confidence be like, yeah. So, because I've already been asked, someone already asked me to borrow this thing, and I was like, no, I don't trust it. So it's perfect size though. This, you could put a wheeler on it, you could put a snowmobile on it. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So, yep. Got to mount them fenders back on there, and have the stick welder to do it. That thing has an okay reach. I mean, I can park the trailer right here and get at all my welds, so I should be able to. These here, I think I'm definitely going to move them like under, possibly, or I got to figure that out. But I'm just going to get a whole bunch of steel at the steel yard. And I was playing the other day. I posted that video. I did put down a couple more welds for practice, and that's what they look like here. I got a little porosity in here that could be caused. This is a 7018 rod, which is for like clean metal, and my stick, you know, the flux on the outside of this kind of chipped off weird a couple times. So, but yeah, these are just laying some beads together, and I think that'll be way better, absolutely way better than what I got going on. So yeah, it'll be good. Okay, well, tomorrow we'll go to the steel yard, we'll get some steel, and I could use actually 1/8-inch tubing on the front. I'm going to use 3/16 to be safe. But I should be saving some weight, because that right now is 1/4 inch. That's 1/4 inch. There's a lot of 1/4 inch in here, so by using that, it'll be either the same weight or a little bit lighter. Yeah, I think the whole deck is going to have to come off and be rebuilt. But yeah, and that way Sam and I have been talking about getting some exercise equipment for the house, like an elliptical or a treadmill or something, and now that whole bag of junk is gone, I'll be able to get that. So, awesome. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.